recently installed Sonic Robo Blast 2 for the second or third time ever. When I first actually tried this, I went on WAD Archive and I just got the old GZ Doom version, which I don't recommend you to get, because if you get this version, you won't be able to install any of the cool add-ons you can get for this. I just want to mention that Sonic Robo Blast 2 actually came from a Doom source port called Doom Legacy. It was after ID Software decided to release the source code for Doom in December of '97. Sonic Team Jr. is who made Sonic Robo Blast 2, but that's the reason why when you're playing this, it kind of looks like Doom. But it still looks cool, and it still looks like a Sonic game. Now I have a very serious warning for anyone considering installing this. There are two paths you can take with Linux. You can either go via Flatpak or go compiling from source. I was going to make a video showing how to compile from source until I ran into some headaches, and now I wholeheartedly recommend that you install it with Flatpak. All you have to do is search for it in your software manager, and if you can't find it, just go into preferences and turn on unverified sources. But I'm going to show you why you don't want to compile this from source. Because it doesn't use containerized dependencies. If you click here on Make Files and you scroll down a little bit, I'm going to show you the problem. Is this horrible, evil dependency called libsdl2 mixer dev. Never install this if you have Wine version 10 on your system and you've installed it the way I showed you how to in the last video by going to WineHQ and installing the dependencies and the repository key and everything. If you install this, you're going to have problems. And I'm going to show you what problems right now. Okay, it's a good thing it stops you right here and asks you whether you actually want to install it or not. If you scroll up here, you're going to see a bunch of i386 libs, and at the very bottom of that list, Wine-Stable AMD64. For some reason, installing this one dependency rips out all of these libs and your entire copy of Wine. You won't be able to run Wine or WineCFG anymore, and you also won't be able to install it. Unfortunately, when you go to install this with Flatpak, it turns from 100-something megabyte install into something that's more than 3.5 gigs, I think, or it's right around 3.5 gigs. But there's a very good reason for that, and it's the one thing that saves your copy of Wine and your operating system from having broken dependencies. The problem is that when you install something with Flatpak, you're going to get a much bigger install because it's using containerized dependencies. But these containerized dependencies mean that it's not going to screw up the dependencies that are already in your OS and break your dependencies so you can't reinstall Wine again. After you download and install this, you're going to want to go to the SRB2 website and click Add-ons and More, and click here to start browsing add-ons. And This website right here is going to be your best friend for all the cool stuff you're going to download, characters and levels and everything. I've already downloaded a certain selection, so I think I'm going to put links for those in the description. If you're lazy like me, you're probably going to just want to get the 100% save file, because if you get this, it unlocks the extra characters and it also unlocks the levels. So you get a level select, you can pick any level you want. I'm going to put links for that in the description as well. Now I deleted my config file and I lowered the volume from 16 to 4. I just wanted to show you a little bit about the initial setup. A couple of things you might want to change. Okay, you want to go into video options, set resolution, and change that to whatever your active resolution is. Okay, you also want to change your renderer from software to OpenGL. And then you want to go down to the bottom of this and go to OpenGL options. You want to turn on models and turn on ambient lighting. You want to scroll down here to bit depth and turn that up to 32 bits. I don't know why they set that lower by default, but maybe to have greater compatibility with hardware. Now you might want to turn your sound down as well. I just did it because I don't want you guys to go deaf. I wanted to player 1 controls, and go into control configuration, go down to the very bottom because you're going to need these buttons, custom action 1, 2, and 3. I just set these to something I can remember. You can always change them back later, or if you screw up your configuration beyond repair, just delete your config.dat file. So before I show you this, I want you to see where your files are stored for this. Otherwise, you'll never get the add-ons to work. You want to go into your home folder and hit Control H and go into Var, App, or just SRB2, and then double click SRB2. That's your main folder. And when you download this 100% save file, if you do that, you're going to want to transfer it right into the main folder here, and then just transfer all your add-ons into this add-on folder. It's easy. I forgot to mention, you may want to check your texture filter if like the text bothers you, or anything else for that matter with the textures. It's got quite a few options in here. I usually go with nearest bitmap, but if the font bothers you, maybe trilinear is good. I'm just going to stick with what I use for now. Now with add-ons, you just click them, and you just click whichever ones you want. It's real easy. Like I'll put Ray and Shadow on there right now. And then I just go into one player and you can see that I have them. Okay, definitely don't want the tutorial. Oh yeah, Amy Rose is unlocked because I have the 100% save, as well as Fang and Metal Sonic. There's Ray and there's Shadow. Yep, it's a trackball game. Okay, I never claimed to be skilled at this. Okay, these are the guys from 32X. But I try to load in all my character files at one time so you get to see everybody. That's regular Metal Sonic, CD Sonic, Shadow, Ray. Okay, regular Mario and Luigi, and then Together, and then N64 Mario, Kirby, Modern Sonic, which is cool because he has different moves. SMS, he's a really powered up version of Sonic. Meta Knight. Magic Metal, he's really cool. He's got all these cool different magic spells. SBO, Mighty, Charmy Bee, Vector, Heavy, Bomb. Okay, let's try this Bomb guy really quick. Samus is pretty cool. Controls are a little confusing. Oh, save point, I get it. SRB2 Infinity is pretty cool. It's like Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, you can pick Hunter, Ranger, or Force. I usually go with Ranger. Just my personal preference. If you want to talk to this guy and get a mission. How do you like that? Sonic with loot. There's a full-featured menu, just like the real Phantasy Star. This guy's really cool, he's overpowered. SMS. I'd say he's really fun to use. For those of you who are into Dragon Ball Z, this guy's really fast. He's called X-Sonic. I love that Hanna-Barbera sound. Okay, anyway. Pretty cool. Well, I'm done showing off Sonic Robo Blast 2 for now. I just wanted to tell you guys where it came from and show off a couple of cool mods. Thanks again for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.